Hello everybody and welcome. This is a Legacy School spelling lesson for Year 6, Week 8. For this lesson you'll need your spelling copybook, a dictionary, and your spelling book. We're going to start off with taking spelling test 7, so go ahead and date and title your paper and write neatly. I'm going to read the word, use it in a sentence, and read it again. Number 1, shriek. A sudden, horrible shriek froze the passengers to the spot. Wield. In the movies, the ninjas always wield their weapons with great expertise. Number 3, siege. The siege of the castle lasted almost 4 months. Yield. The farms yield wonderful crops because of the fertile land near the Nile. Ceiling. A lamp was suspended from the ceiling above us. Fiendish. This was a fiendish act of wickedness. Niece. My niece is impossible when she's tired. You can't do anything to please her. Deceit. Anything is better than lies and deceit. Receive. All the children will receive small gifts if they are well behaved. Deceive. His gentle, kind appearance did not deceive me. I saw right through him. Achieve. Students who achieve an acceptable standard will progress to high school. Conceited. It is very conceited of you to assume that your work is always the best. Hygiene. Wash regularly to ensure personal hygiene. Retrieve. We taught our dog to retrieve a ball. Perceive. Her mouth fell when she perceived the truth. Reprieve. He was sentenced to death, but was granted a last-minute reprieve. Handkerchief. She took out her handkerchief and blew her nose loudly. Inconceivable. It once seemed inconceivable to everyone that men should travel to the moon. You can repeat the video as many times as you need to get all of your words down. Now we're going to continue to our spelling lesson. Words that have a, and air. Or I, and I. As in I, height, either, feisty, seismic, eiderdown, kaleidoscope, Fahrenheit. Air as in air and hair, there, air, heirloom. Dear, weir, weird. As like it, counterfeit, servet, counterfeit, and forfeit. As in the word egg, heifer. As in the articles and an, like sovereign, foreign. So let's look at our spelling list, which contains words with these sounds. Weir, a low dam built across a river to raise the level of water upstream or regulate its flow. There, belonging to or associated with the people or things previously mentioned or easily identified. Heir, a person legally entitled to the property or rank of another on that person's death. Weird, suggesting something supernatural or uncanny. Forfeit, lose or be deprived of something, like property or the right or privilege, as a penalty for wrongdoing. Either, used before the first of two or occasionally more alternatives that are being specified, the other being introduced by or. Height, the measurement from base to top or of a standing person from head to foot. Surfeit, an excessive amount of something. Foreign, of, from, in, or characteristic of a country or language other than one's own. Heifer, a young female cow that has not borne a calf. Feisty, of a person, typically one who is relatively small or weak, lively, determined, and courageous. Sovereign, a supreme ruler, especially a monarch. Seismic, relating to an earthquake or other vibrations of the earth and its crust. Heirloom, a valuable object that has belonged to a family for several generations. Eiderdown, small, soft feathers from the breast of a female whiter duck. Counterfeit, made in exact imitation of something valuable or important with the intention to deceive or defraud. Kaleidoscope, a toy consisting of a tube containing mirrors and pieces of colored glass or paper, whose reflection produces changing patterns that are visible through an eye hole when the tube is rotated. And Fahrenheit, it's an adjective, of or denoting a scale of temperature on which water freezes at 32 degrees and boils at 212 degrees under standard conditions. Noun for Fahrenheit is the scale of temperature, written with capital letters, of course. All right, now that we know our spelling words, we can go ahead and solve vocabulary sheet 9. You're going to fill in the blanks with words from the box, which are also our spelling words. I've divided it into 3 different slides, so you can pause the video in order to answer the questions. All right, so now that we are done with that, we're going to go ahead and do dictation today. I'm going to read the 3 sentences. You can play back the video as many times as you need to get them written down. Number 1, their feisty sovereign reigned for 52 years, and his heir was his oldest son. Number 2, the farmers each kept 82 heifers in their fields. Number 3, what is your height and weight? Asked the nurse in a foreign accent. All right, so now that we're done with that, your homework is going to be spelling sheet 9. Very simple and straightforward. We're going to go ahead and read through the questions for spelling sheet 9. For the first question, you're going to find the words from the spelling list in this word search. The second question, it says, which of these spelling words match the description? Use a dictionary to help you if necessary. On the back page, the words below are missing EI, EIGH, or EIR. Complete each one, decide which sound the missing words make, and put each word in the correct column. All right, after that, in which of the following words does EI make an eh sound? And then the last question is to parse the sentence on the word wall. The sentence is, the gold sovereigns were counterfeit. Good luck with your work, and I can't wait to see it.